Hello everybody, my name is Alex. This is the first episode of the THEZXSHOW of 2026 and I am super excited, super happy to have you guys here with me on the first day of the year. You have no idea how much this means to me. To all of you that have been watching, to all that have been on the show, this is my message to you. I love you and I care about you. And I hope that you and your families are having a wonderful holidays and are doing wonderful. I hope if they are either in hospital or they're going through something mentally or they're just going through a really hard time, I pray for them and I hope they're doing way better now. Thank you guys so much for being on the show. Like seriously, it means a lot to me. From the first guest, Kevin, I just want to say thank you, my boy. And to the last guest, Andrew, man, what a trip, seeing the first episode from Kevin to Andrew, like the space, my time actually being there at the school. So for the people that don't know me, my name is Alex and I actually work at the most amazing place ever at Illinois Media School. And there I was actually, before I worked there, I was actually a student there. So my whole media journey actually started in that school and I would recommend anybody to go. This is not a plug. They don't sponsor me. They don't tell me to say this on the show. This is my home, and I hope I never leave this place, and I hope I never leave the people that are in that place. Seriously, it's my home, and everyone there that I've met so far are family to me. Every student that walks through the door has been family to me. The co-workers that have been on the show, actually, a few of them. Shout out Double D and shout out Kevin. Those guys have been part of the family that I've got there, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing to see all these guests come from the same place. And not all the guests, right? I have my friends, I have my wife, but majority of the guests came from this place, and I can't thank enough for everyone being there. And I can't thank anyone enough you guys that are watching. Majority of you guys that are watching are students, and I just want to say thank you guys for being a part of my life. You guys have given me tremendous amount of love that I can never give back to you guys. This is just a message to you guys. I know you see me guys in the hallways, always smiling and always, always on 10 toes, running around. But I just want to say, doing these shows with you guys have increasingly made my mental health a lot better. I mean, honestly, I was at a rock bottom at that point before I started the show, just mentally. I've just went through and gone through a lot of bad experience at the beginning of the year. And I don't want to talk about it, but it was just a lot. And I wanted to start my own podcast. And through January of 2025, I've always wanted to start my own podcast, okay? Even before then, I've always wanted to start my podcast. I've started many podcasts here and there. I started one wrestling podcast way back when I was a student there, but it just wasn't the same. So going back to it about 5 months ago, which is, I believe, July-ish? Yeah, July. In July, I just started the show. And from there, from July onward to now, I really started to learn about my mental health. And I started to care more about my mental health. And now that I'm growing, 5 months in, I learned a lot about myself. A lot of things that I've held on, a lot of things that I've noticed about myself, I'm trying to change. I learned through it with a lot, through my wife, through my work, through my actual job, through my, my YouTube, everything, I've learned a lot. So, man, it just, it's a trip, man. It's a trip because just seeing the episodes now, it's amazing. You could tell I was nervous. You could tell I was nervous. I was super nervous to start the podcast. I was super nervous to actually start talking to people about mental health because it was something that a lot of people talk about, but not really people talk about it that raw. These are people that are coming out with actual stories about their lives, day-to-day people that you may have seen and probably walked past, and you're actually seeing their day-to-day lives. And it's tremendous, and I that's why it's to me, I learned so much. One story in particular that actually opened my eyes was the last episode, Andrew. I think just him telling his story about how, overcoming his disability and still chasing his dreams one way or another. It put a fire in me, bro. For real. I after that episode, I was like, yeah, I need to start working on myself. I need to start working on the things that I'm doing right now. And so I took a break. If you guys noticed, I didn't work. I didn't post after that. I took a break because I need to focus on this a little bit. And that's another thing I want to talk about. Mental health. This is really important. You have to take care of it. This is a tool. This is your livelihood. And if you don't take care of it, you cannot live. There is no reason to live without you taking care of this. Like, seriously. Like, if you don't take care of your mental health, and not only just mental health, but like, we can even go spiritually. Like, if you don't take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, it's hard, right? Like, I think that all these stories have taught me that there's a point in life where you can stay at and live there, and you can live in that hell, right? Like, your life can be so decent, and one bad thing can lead you into this path, and you choose to stay in that path. What taught me through listening to all these people's stories is that you don't have to stay there for long. You can have your moment. You can have your little episode. But I learned that it's okay to stay here for a little bit. Okay? I learned that it's okay to stay here. What I didn't understand was that why a lot of people stay like this for so long. And listening to all these people's stories made me understand that their trauma is hard to get out of. And I think that's mental health is based on trauma. Throughout everyone's story, there was time of like family trauma, friends trauma, outside trauma, right? Like, even our neighborhoods can become trauma, right? So what I learned through everyone's story is that you can be in this trauma, or you can live in your trauma for a little bit, but you just can't stay that long. Because what I learned is that every person got out of the situation at the right time, either in God's timing or their timing, or whatever timing they got out of the situation at the right time. Or even if they're still going through the situation, they're learning through the little mistakes and the little path that they're going through, that everything's gonna be okay. They're understanding that everything's gonna be okay. And I think that's something that people have to understand, that like, even through the trials and error, everything is gonna be okay eventually. Like, everything is gonna be okay. It may not look like it right now, but I think that once you put your faith in yourself, put your faith in God, put your faith in your family, put your faith that all your dreams will come true, and everything that you're fighting for, or whatever you're chasing after. I mean, I'm speaking to the people that like are struggling. I'm speaking to the youth, first of all, and I'm speaking to the people that are going through it mentally, and they need a gateway. I think the one thing that I feel pity for a lot of people is when you're going through a lot of things and you don't have a person or thing to go to. Because that's where it gets trickier, because now you're relying on yourself, and if you're already beating yourself up for everything that you do, relying on yourself is not, always the best option, or sometimes it's not always the easiest option to go with, right? But I tell people every day, be with people that you want to be with. Be with people that mean a lot to you. So my message to you guys is understand that we as people have to understand that it's okay to cry. It's okay to talk about our trauma. It's okay to be open about our trauma. It's okay to actually go to a little hiding spot for a little while and reflect on our trauma, and then come back stronger. Okay, that's what I want to focus on is people, is that you can leave for a little while and come back stronger. Just don't leave and just stay in this hole for a long time. You can't just stay in bed and rest all day. Like, you have to get up. And one of the things that helped me like understand all this was that that I didn't want to die knowing that I didn't do nothing in my life. Yeah. I didn't want to die. I didn't want to die knowing that I didn't do nothing in my life. And that's how I felt. And that's what mentally like told myself, like, yo, you need to straighten up. You need to overcome your fears. You need to overcome your trauma, rather if it's in your family, or rather if it was in your friends, or rather if it was in outside places, or rather it was things you couldn't control. Like, you have to overcome that trauma. And I did. And eventually it became easier. And now mentally, what I'm going through is just like self-doubt. I'm going through a lot of self-doubt, and I'm trying to overcome that. So you guys saw my reel this morning, or I think it was like around this morning. No, I'm lying. It was around the afternoon. I say we had a good person, and I spoke about my story before, but I think I never spoke about how I am now and why I started the show. So the reason why I even did this episode was because I wanted you guys to understand that this show means a lot to me, and I think that these people that are in the show means a lot more to me. You know, I want you guys to understand that my content is not fake. It's real. It's raw, and it's for people that like are genuinely looking for help and needing help in their mental health, or just finding people that they like. You know, this is a community. You know, I'm trying to build a community. I'm not just trying to build myself. I have people that are on the show behind the scenes that I love, and they have a special type of love. That's why I have helping me on the show. And those guys, I want to get them paid, and I want them to get those guys in this community just as much as I am. You know, they care about mental health just as much as I do. And shout out my boy Joshua, shout out my boy Adam, shout out my boy Esteban, shout out my boy Ariane. Joshua, you doing your thing, my boy. Keep doing your thing. I see you growing and growing and growing every day. Just don't stop what you're doing. Adam, same thing. Esteban, same thing. Ariane, same thing. You guys are all doing the exact same thing at different places in different categories of media, and I just want to say to all of you guys that you guys are making me proud. Thank you guys for even spending time on the show to actually do the show. I appreciate y'all. I know y'all got things going on, but these guys are so talented. I encourage you all to check them out, especially Gango, my boy. Check them out on YouTube and on TikTok and on Instagram, wherever you guys can find them. I'll put their links in the description down below. And with that, the 2025 season is over, and the 2026 season of the ZX Show has officially started now. I just want to say thank you guys for watching. You guys are going to be seeing more content personally out of me, right? And we're going to be seeing more content out of the ZX Show as well, of the podcast. But you guys are going to see more gaming content, more script content, more outside content, like streaming content. So you guys are gonna see a lot of things this year, and I'm super excited to dish that out to you guys. So without further ado, I just want to dish out the curtain to you guys and say thank you guys for watching the ZX Show all throughout, or halfway throughout 2025. Thank you guys for watching the ZX Show. I'll see you guys next week, Thursday, for the first episode of the year, the ZX Show podcast, because we're doing more than just podcasts, baby. We're doing more. I'm super excited, man. I can't express how excited I am for this year, because the amount of projects we're going to be putting out for you guys. So I'm super excited to have you guys see how great these projects are. I can't wait to showcase you all the short films, all the content, the streams, the gaming, all of it. Super happy. Thank you guys for watching the ZX Show. This is not officially the podcast episode. This is just a me and you thing. You ain't gotta tell nobody. I just want to say this is just me and you thing, guys. And I just want to say to you guys, thank you for being my friend, and I love you so much. Peace. Bye.